Hello and welcome back to SpriteGuard Plays HyperRogue. We are just about ready to go into Hell and see if we can get ourselves an Orb of Yendor from there. I want to pick up a few more dead orbs because we have them right here, and I don't really know how many dead orbs this is actually going to take us, so I think the thing to do to start out is just to go along the edge of Hell. And this wall will protect us relatively well. And so we can just kind of go along it, and the demons will still be coming after us, but they will be limited in where they can come from. And so we can just grab these up as we pass them, and of course I'm going to get thoroughly distracted and chased down by a rock snake, and we will lose track of that particular hell and have to kind of start all over again, but that's just because of who I am and how I play these games. It looks like we have managed to de-aggro the rock snakes. We do have a greater demon on our tail, though. Let's see, we have 14 demon kills, and so we still need 6 more lesser demons before we can kill these greater demons. So we're just going to have to work out how to escape them, and this Orb of Speed will help us out a great deal. Too many greater demons. I don't feel good about getting past those guys. I don't want to take the risk of ending this episode, you know, just like 30 seconds before we start, so I'm just going to head over here. Let's see, we can get ourselves an Orb of Life. I don't know how much good that will do us, because the problem that we're going to run into, the main problem that I'm concerned about, is greater demons. And there's not much we can do about them. We're not going to be able to keep any of our orbs up long enough to, you know, make a really big impact on this quest. And so we're just going to be kind of trying to do our best with what we have, and just try and avoid greater demons as much as we can. And you know, we're gonna have to basically wander randomly until we find something, and then we're gonna need to wander randomly some more to get back to the crossroads. Let's see, where are we at? 17 lesser demons. So let's see, 2 more before we can convert these greater demons. There's one of them. And of course, converting greater demons does very little. It just affects the ones on screen. But there we go. That at least will let us deal with the ones that we have facing us. And boy, do we have a lot of them. There we go, that's that taken care of. So we are on the lookout for an Orb of Yendor. We don't really know when we will see one. I think they're not particularly common in Hell. It feels like they're more common. Let's see, 36, that's not a good number. I think it feels like they're more common in the Crossroads. I don't know if that's just a perception bias. Let's go around this lake to try and kite that greater demon. Let's see, 38, only need 2 more to get rid of him. There we go. And we have quite a few demons after us, so I want to fight them down. And let's see, 45, I don't know if we're going to be able to convert these guys on screen now. Let's see, 48, looks like just barely not, but they're on the other side of that lake, so we'll have a little extra time. Let's see where this key is. Alright, so it's 93 steps away to the north of us. So let's get moving. Let's put that one there. I like to put them every 5 steps. It's a little bit easier to see them that way. So that's my plan, and this will convert, so I want to do that. And it looks like our first lake of sulfur is not going to be very big. But we are going to have to pick up a couple of demon daisies to get around it the short way. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around it the long way to begin with. And that has run us into a greater demon who, let's see, we are at 52. So we don't have a great opportunity to convert him. So I'm going to put a dead orb here to show us which lake of sulfur we were going around. And then we're just going to try and get around this guy. And we have enough of these guys coming after us that I think the solution is going to be to convert them, but we're not in a great position to do that. And I'm a little bit concerned that we're actually going to lose sight of our dead orb, and it looks like that has already happened. I don't feel like there's a good way for us to find our way back to it. We can try circling around this thing, and that will get us another lesser demon. But yeah, once again, we're cut off. So I think we're going to have to abandon that line, and we're probably not going to have the opportunity to get back there. There's too many different directions it could be in. There's too many greater demons after us. And so I think we're going to have to probably manage greater demon control a little bit better if we're going to do this. We're going to have to be more careful about lesser demon management and giving ourselves opportunities to convert, not wasting our conversion opportunities. And so yeah, we're completely lost at this point, so we're just going to be looking out for another Orb of Yendor that we can start to build from. And so we're just going to be moving pretty quickly. Let's see, we're at 73 demons. So, we may want to kill a couple more of these guys. Just so that when we hit the Orb of Yendor, we can start converting pretty quickly. Yeah, we're at 76. That's probably a pretty good number. That'll give us some distance to cover if we need to fight lesser demons along the way looking for this Orb of Yendor. Before we see any greater demons, we can kill 4 lesser demons before we convert. I guess 3 before we have to worry about wasting a conversion. But yeah, Orbs of Yendor, not always the most common thing. And so, there's one. So now we want to, let's see if we can find 4 of these guys to so that we can make our way to, there we go, to the Orb of Yendor. There we go. That's you, and then you, and let's see, where are we at? 87. So I want to actually keep you on screen. Let's see, where's that? Okay, it's 95 steps that way. So let's see. We're going to have to fight these guys. And let's see, we are at 92, not a good number. Would like to kill a few more lesser demons if we can. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there we go. Looks like we may have to go around a fairly large lake of sulfur. It's a little hard to tell which side of it it's on. But it looks like we get to go alongside it at least for a little while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go a little further, because we're going to be left-hand ruling around this, and so we can theoretically actually save on dead orbs, but I'm a little bit reluctant to do that. Let's see, where are we at? 95, 98. This guy will be 99, and then I would like to get a few more greater demons on screen if we can. If not, that's okay. It looks like not very many of them are after us. Not very many greater demons. And so that's a good thing, but You know, it means we waste a conversion opportunity there. That one doesn't actually look like he's going to be much trouble for us. So let's put a dead orb there. And then I think manage some of this combat. Don't let it get out of hand. And where are we at? 104. So let's see. Looks like we might actually convert that one up there, but I don't think we need to. 108, 109. Okay, so no. We ran out of combat before we convert... Oh, that guy, if that guy catches up with us. Which is actually... Oh, I did not mean to do that. So yeah, there's a greater demon coming after us now, so... Might actually be worthwhile to convert him. You know, I would like to generate a few more, if we can. But, you know, that's always, we're at the mercy of the game. Alright, so that's generated one more. And they'll both be on screen. So there we go. There's that taken care of. And I'm going to put this, put a dead orb there. I do want to be a little bit less cautious with placing dead orbs. We do have quite a lot of them. And so I want to use them up. I want to make it really easy to retrace our steps. Let's see, 117. So this greater demon could end up being a problem. We may be able to outrun him. Or we may be able to at least kite him far enough to find some lesser demons to kill. And we only need one more, so hopefully we can find that. And there we go, right there. So, you know, if we can get that other guy on screen, that would be ideal, but it looks like no. But there we go, we can convert him, there we go. Everything is fine. And we can carry on our way. So let's see, where do we want to put that dead orb? I think there's good. And let's see, then the next one there. That seems right. Looks like we have a little lake of fire coming up. And let's see, we want to take care of some of this combat, deal with some of these guys. 27, 28, doing just fine. It seems like greater demon management is actually the bigger problem than Lake of Sulfur, navigating around lakes of sulfur. We got another greater demon right on the edge of the screen. Might not end up being a problem. We might be able to de-aggro him. Looks like we've got another one after us. We are at 128. So, might be worthwhile to try and kite a couple of these guys over. Yeah, it looks like this is going to be worth doing. There we go, converted them. Want to make sure I know where our dead orb is on the screen. Let's actually put another one there. Where are we at? 133. So we're in a little bit of trouble here. This guy's not going to make things easy for us. We may need to kind of kite around him. Alright, so things are getting a little bit hairy. We've got three greater demons on screen. And we're still quite a ways from being able to convert them. And the lakes of sulfur, not quite in the places I want them to be. And so it looks like we may need to take a bit of a detour. I don't want to trap ourselves in a hallway. That's my main concern. And so we're basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to... What is going on with the camera? Basically, I'm going to take this detour and just mark my path until we can get around these guys and convert them. And the problem is the lesser demons seem to be kind of deferring to them. Let's see, 137, still not good. Really not good. And once again, we kind of have too narrow of a space. So we'll see if we can get around these guys, but they are really working together to block me off. 139. We only need one more lesser demon. And I want to leave, let's see, if we move up here, we can afford to leave a dead orb. And then we just need one more lesser demon, and I think if we go around this lake of sulfur... Yeah, there we go. So that's them converted, but we still have a lot of combat and a lot of backtracking to do. And it looks like the Orb of Yendor is so far away at this point that it has stopped tracking it. Alright, so that's that taken care of. Let's start backtracking. So there's our first one. Where is the next one? It's up here. And let's see, 154. We've already got another Greater Demon to deal with. We may not be able to pick up that dead orb, but it looks like we can at least get around him. And, you know, we have a few more lesser demons for us to fight, but once again have a couple of greater demons. I think if we go around this lake of sulfur and kind of kite them like this, we can basically trick them and get away from them. So there's that. Let's see, 159. So we just need one more lesser demon, and we can pick up this dead orb. And we can see now where we're going. So I think I'm going to plant that here. And now we have the... Okay, so it looks like that won't even be difficult to circumnavigate. Let's see. It looks like we're going to convert a couple of guys here. There we go. Or at least one of them. And I want to keep track of where our dead orb is. Let's see, 166. So not going to get a chance to convert this guy, but we should be able to get around him if we come over here. Let's see. No, that did not work. So let's see, 168. We need two more lesser demons. There we go. So that's that dealt with. Now let's see if we can finally get around this this lake of sulfur, get to the other side, and lay down some dead orbs just to make things a little bit simpler for ourselves. That'll show us the way back. And it looks like we're going to have our path blocked by a few more of these greater demons. So let's see. 77, so we have an opportunity to kill some lesser demons. Yes, that works. Get out of the way. And we just need one more. This guy will do. Now we just have to kill these guys and we'll be fine. There we go. Want to make sure that I know where my dead orb is. That works. There we go. Okay. So now we can start heading back in the direction of the key. And let's see, we're going to want a dead orb there. We can just kill this guy real easily. We're going to take the long way around this lake of sulfur just because I made a poor decision. But that's fine. We can leave a dead orb there. And everything is actually going pretty smoothly so far. We're going to be leaving a few greater demons behind. But I think that's okay. Now this lake of sulfur is a little bit troubling. And I don't know what's going to be the best way around it. It looks like going through the ivory tower might actually be the best way to do it. Let's see, 197, 8, 9. This guy will be 10. There we go, kill him. And let's see if we can loop through this ivory tower. It's going to make the screen go all funny. but then we can just go through here. Ooh, that movement. I am not a fan of the way that the screen moves. I think it has to move that way. Let's see. There's our dead orb. I kind of want to actually leave one. Oh dear, I've made a big mistake. And we are at 203. We're not going to be able to get rid of this guy for a while. Maybe we can loop around him. That's a little too narrow for my taste. Not really feeling it. Okay, so we're getting pretty far away from our dead orb. And it looks like we're going to have to do another detour. So hopefully we'll be able to find our way back there. Let's see, 205. So not real close to being able to convert these guys. But let's see if we can find our way to enough lesser demons to handle these guys. Let's see, 209. Actually, we're right there. So there we go. And of course, now we just have to fight a huge crowd of lesser demons, which is kind of its own problem, but might actually solve the problem of the greater demon that we have on our tail now. Let's see. There we go. So that actually did solve that problem. But now we have other problems. Oh boy. Okay. We gotta cut the one that's in the direction that we're trying to go. I picked up another Demon Daisy. That was a big mistake. Let's see, where are we at? 231. That's not good. Okay. Let's start making our way back along, see if we can get some more lesser demon kills. And I remember there was one... Oh no, how do I... Is it... Oh no, okay. I don't remember how to rotate the screen, because I want to... Oh, there's... I spotted my dead orb. There we go. So then... We do actually want one there. And we want to use this ivory tower to go around here, I think. Maybe not. So it looks like there is no good way around this lake of sulfur. But that the best plan that we had was to go kind of around this way and see if we could do it. So that looks like it may not have been as good of a choice as it looked like, because this lake of sulfur is kind of V-shaped. Let's see, 236. Want to probably avoid combat until we have some greater demons to deal with. Alright, so it looks like we found our way around. And I've been forgetting to lay down dead orbs. But it's okay, because we have this lake of sulfur to guide us. And so, yeah, once we're around here, we just have to show, you know, that's the right way. That should be enough information. And there's our key. Let's see. 237. So if we kill these two guys, let's see, can we get to them? Okay. Those two guys and that guy, that'll convert him. And then fight these guys off. Let's see, 245. We've got another greater demon on screen. 248. We need two more lesser demons than we have. There's one. And there is two. So can we please get to the key now? Alright, thank you very much. So there's our key. Now we have to fight our way back. And this episode's actually going on so long, I'm going to check how long it's been. Oh my goodness, we've been going for 25 minutes. So I'm going to put it to rest here, and in the next episode, we will try to fight our way back. And that's going to be probably just as big of a challenge as fighting our way here. So let's see how we do. Until then, thank you very much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.